Good morning, good evening, whenever you're watching this, and welcome back to Persona 5. So in the last episode, Iwai confessed to Kaoru about his past, and how he ended up with Kaoru in his lab. And thankfully, Kaoru was like, okay. So, they're bonding much closer now. We also maxed out 2 more confidants. We got Hermit and Fortune. And in the latter one, Ichigaya, who's much more attuned to our specific situation than anyone else, she gave us a hint about what lies in our future. It's unclear, and there's something about heaven and hell. Whatever that means. Anyway, for today, we're gonna try something different. We're bringing you today's Discovery Town Detectives, all the way from Yaso Inaba. We're here in front of the Maryuku Tofu, which is the home of the famous idol Risette. Rise Kujikawa went on hiatus for a bit, but maybe her unwavering appeal is from the power of tofu. Huh. Oh yeah, you can watch DVDs now, right? We should go to a rental shop sometime. Come to think of it, you bought a game console, right? Alright, now we can play games. Playing games? Playing video games will cause time to pass, but various stats will increase depending on what game is played. Games are made up of several levels. Completing one level will fill in one cartridge icon. The game has been beaten when all icons are filled. Oh! And today we're gonna play a video game. The only one we'll play in this playthrough. And that is Star Fornius, a retro space shooting game. Playing could give you guts. Okay, let's start up Star Fornius. This game is about space battles, huh? I guess this little thing here is your spaceship. Whoa, we're blasting away the enemy ships one by one. Not bad for a beginner. Oh, there aren't any enemies on screen right now. Did you win? Hey, wait! What the heck? That thing is huge! It must be the boss. Hey, I think you're supposed to aim for the core in the middle. Try focusing your fire on it. Try to press the cross button the designated number of times within the specified time limit. Nice! Amazing! It's blowing up! Hey! Wow, you actually managed to beat the level! I'm impressed! I bet jumping into the enemy barrage increased your guts.
Alright.
Yeah, that took a really long time. We should probably stop playing games for now, don't you think? Okay. So, before we head out for tonight, let's check the fridge. Yes. What do you want to do? I'm gonna get Kawakami to make some curry for us. Yep.
Make sure your clothes up.
Hi. And now, as a result of playing that video game, there should be a new book available at the bookstore in Shinjuku.
What do you want?
Game secrets. That was the last book we could buy in the game. So let's head back to the cafe. Because we're gonna read game secrets. It's not a programming bug. It's a secret technique.
Wow! Secret technique, huh? Sounds like something Phantom Thieves would use, I think. Oh! It was full of secret techniques for a bunch of games. We could beat any video game we want now. Well, I guess it's up to you whether you actually want to use any of these cheats.
All right.
Now you know all these secrets and cheats for video games. You can use these to lower the difficulty of the games, thus making them easier to beat.
Hi!
I heard Shido's approval rating went up again. This election's already decided. I mean, I can't imagine anyone but Shido in office. It'd be nice to have a strong country. Shido has this in the bag. I can't wait for the election. It's already December. It's been a rough year. Those Phantom Thieves incidents were horrible. I never thought terrorists would attack Tokyo. I'm glad the election is almost here. We'll be able to breathe easy with Masayoshi Shido in office. Yes, he seems promising. It's looking like next year will be a better year.
I should have known.
Do they not see the disaster that looms in the distance? Failure is intolerable. We must act swiftly.
Hey! Alright, let's see. Today, it's the 1st, so our tomatoes will be ready. So, let's head over to the rooftop.
Good day!
So I got twice as many tomatoes out of that thanks to bumper crop.
Good day!
Now let's plant some carrots. The 5th, huh?
Good day!
Let's hang out, Haru.
Huh? I'm sorry. I was spacing out for a moment there. Would you like to check on the planters with me? I would appreciate the opportunity to speak with you. Thank you! truth is... So, I bought a mini roaster and a coffee mill the other day. I thought it would be fun making coffee myself. It's certainly not easy, but it's an immensely satisfying process. Sorry about that. I just got a little dizzy for a second there.
Well, don't overwork yourself, Haru.
I'm fine, honestly. Let's see. Next up is dirt for the planters.
Oh! Huh.
I'm sorry. I think I just need to rest a little. To be honest, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. Takakura-san has really been pushing for us to start a new business venture soon. In particular, he's adamant about a chain of low-cost intimate cafes. Some employees don't think it's a good idea, though, so they want me to step in and put a stop to it. But I'm just a high schooler. There's no way I could predict the success or failure of this idea. In the end, I'm just not sure what to do.
Well, what do you want to do?
Huh? That's a good question. The idea sounds nice. The smell of fresh coffee always brings a smile to my face. And it certainly would be nice to be able to give an experience to as many people as possible. But I don't think you can truly gain the same joy from the low-cost chain Takakura-san is suggesting.
Well, you should tell him that.
Excuse me? You really think he'd listen to a high schooler with no prior work experience? I see. I've been so afraid of him this whole time, but all I need to do is show him how I feel. I'll make him see what I'm really thinking, and what's truly important to me.
Atta go, Haru.
Yes! By refusing to trust Takakura-san, I was also shutting myself off from any hope of having him trust me. But that's going to be different now. I'll do my best, Ren.
Empress rank 7. Soil improvement. Decreases the total amount of time it takes to cultivate vegetables.
All right.
So that means those carrots are gonna be ready sooner than we think.
Oh, and I just thought of the perfect way to do it. A magic item that will help me convey my true feelings to Takakura-san. It's going to take some time to prepare, though, so it will have to be my secret for now. But I'll tell you next time, okay? Now, shall we return home?
Ah, you're back.
Everywhere I go, it's just more and more rumors about Shido. This shit makes me sick.
It's as though his stance against the Phantom Thieves has boosted his popularity.
It's all a charade, though. More importantly, why ain't anyone complaining about the police? After all, their big catch committed suicide while he was in police custody. That's a scandal no matter which way you cut it. I'm just glad they never made Ren's identity public. About that, doesn't it seem a little odd to you?
Yeah, it is odd. I was wondering that myself. It felt as though the commotion surrounding the suicide calmed down far too quickly.
It's like nobody cares about that anymore. Yep, they're too busy fanboying over Shido. God, this don't make any sense. It's creepy as hell.
They're right. This is totally bizarre. What's going on here?
I mean, hopefully everything will be clear once Shido has a change of heart. Anyway, let's hang out with Hawaii tonight.
I have a request for you. It's about Kaoru. He wants to see you. Can you come to the shop right now? Thanks, man. He'll be happy to see you. I'll call him over to the shop, so hurry on over.
Thanks again for last time. I learned a lot about myself. So, I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Intruding in on another private family moment.
You're still droning on about that? I mean, it was quite a shock. But that's what made you take me in, right? So who cares?
Whoa there, kiddo.
If you had just told me all of this sooner, you wouldn't have been threatened.
Who your parents are and where you come from stays with you for your entire life. Thanks to my loser parents, I got bullied by complete strangers, and...
My father isn't a loser, though. He's a brilliant business owner.
Well, it's up to you now, Hawaii.
Shut up, I know that. So in the end, I was just fighting my own demons. Stuck in my crappy childhood and all the problems I had growing up. My view of Kaoru was all distorted because of my rotten childhood memories.
I forgive you.
Wow, you really matured, huh?
Why did you help my father out? He told me you gathered info about Suda-san for him. You willingly got involved in a Yakuza dispute. Would someone normally take that big of a risk?
Well, I couldn't just leave him like that.
I'd understand if you were a member of the Phantom Thieves. Fighting for the underdogs, like a gentleman thief, you know? People have their own opinions, but I think the Phantom Thieves are super cool. I mean, the sexual harassment incident involving that teacher?
Huh?
You gotta go, Kaoru. The supermarket's about to close. Aren't you in charge of dinner tonight?
Oh, crap! Please excuse me!
Kids grow up quick. They can be a pain in the ass, but they're worth it. All right, let's close up shop. Go pull down the shutter. Suda changed rather suddenly, huh? Seems like he had a change of heart. Just like them people they've been talking about on TV. I can't be the only one who was saved by his change of heart. Wonder who else knows.
What if you're right?
I wonder. Well, don't worry. It ain't really none of my concern. Man, you really had me fooled. That whole thing about being an enthusiast was all just BS. I hired you as a mere pawn, and now you're Kaoru's bro. The Phantom Thieves are using my guns to take down bad guys, aren't they? They help people in need, huh? Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna put all my effort into that special menu we talked about. I don't like to owe nobody nothing, so I'll do my best for you. Because that's the kind of support I can provide.
I feel a strong bond with AY.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Hanged Man, granting thee infinite power.
I'm really proud of AY. He's a full-fledged dad now. Ace Customization allows you to customize special grade guns.
All right. All right.
You can now fuse Attis, the most powerful persona of the Hanged Man Arcana.
what the hell are you gonna do with a model gun? You need a real gun in a shootout, and the knives are just replicas. They're even less useful than a butter knife, you know? You're such a weirdo. We were in the middle of closing shop, weren't we? Well, let's get to it.
All right.
See ya.
Well then, there's only 2 weeks left before the election. You better take this seriously.
I know, I know. Let's see. Could be something on TV today. Hey there! Welcome to our feature on beautiful women who are thriving in tough workplaces. Our guest today is Yukari Takiba, who is a breakout hit on superhero shows while also going to college. Oh, she plays Feather Pink on that show that's on the air right now, right? Alright. So let's head over to the rooftop. Check in on those, vegetables. This is amazing.
Good day.
So instead of the 5th, they'll be available on the 4th.
Good day.
And now we're gonna hang out with Haru.
Huh? Oh, yes. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. I've thought a great deal, both about Takakura-san and the company. Do you have some time to talk today? Yes. Thank you. You see... Hey! Do you remember the magic item I mentioned before? The thing that will help me show Takakura-san how I really feel is right here.
You mean the soil?
Correct. You see, the soil here is a special mix I made with a few different kinds of fertilizer. It's very high quality. It's soft, it's warm, it has good drainage, and it's full of nutrients. This is the magic I need. To be honest, I'm not very good at expressing myself with words. Just thinking about it makes my heart race. But I've been pouring my heart and soul into this soil for months now. It knows exactly how I feel. That's why I'm going to use it to grow my coffee plants. Then, once they're ready, I'm going to make coffee with the beans. It shouldn't be much longer now. Honestly, just raising those plants has taken considerable effort. I've checked on them every day, given them water, put them in the sun. But all that love and care has found its way into the beans themselves. Combining that with the nurturing warmth of this soil should give me the perfect way to convey how I feel. I wonder what Takakura-san will think when he tries it.
Well, with all that love you put into it, he's gonna love it too.
I hope you're right. I'm not particularly confident in the flavor, though. After all, this is my first attempt. By the way, I've thought about it some more, and I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to Takakura-san's idea. If that's what management decides to do, I won't get in their way. At the same time, I can't support them if their main goal is to deceive.
what I mean is, people don't think of Okumura Foods very highly right now. So, I'm afraid management is trying to use this new chain to sneak under the radar rather than rebuild our image. Of course, I understand how hard it is to rid yourself of a negative label. But if they want to fool people with a low-quality product instead of regaining their trust, I will proudly oppose them.
You are amazing, Haru.
Well, naturally. I'm a heroine of justice after all. Just kidding. You know, Ren, it's so reassuring having you here. It's because of you that I was able to cultivate this soil. And because of you that I have the courage to tell Takakura-san how I feel. Speaking of which, do you think you could be there when I do it? As long as you're with me, I won't be afraid to say what I'm thinking.
Empress rank 8. Now Haru can use Endure.
All right.
Now then, I need to take some of this soil home to my coffee plants. Could you carry it back for me? Goodbye!
Ah, you're back.
Hey, boss. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna check the fridge real quick.
What do you want to do?
We can make curry tonight, too.
Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
And while she's doing that, we can read. And tonight's story will be Wise Men's Words. Excellence is not the result of a single action, but of habit.
Is this philosophy? I'm not sure if I like this writer. He seems a bit condescending. What are your thoughts? I wonder if these old philosophers had many friends. They're always talking to people, but I don't know. At any rate, reading about different ways of thinking must have made you smarter.
Not that we need to be smarter than we already are. I mean, we've been acing our exams.
All right.
Hi!
Hey!
Brr, it's snowing today. And we're gonna spend time with Shinya.
Wanna play today? I feel like something's missing if I'm not playing with you. I think it'll be good training for both of us. Great. I'll be waiting then. I made a snowman at school today. I'll show you next time. Well, I guess it'll probably melt. Are you free today, Amamiya-san? You want to train? There's something I want to talk to you about while we're at it. You've improved so much compared to when you first started. Okay, let's play.
Not like that. It's okay, though. Just aim for the arm your enemy's holding his gun with. That's it! I've got nothing left to teach you. You're an elite player now.
Well, thanks to my teacher.
It's because you worked so hard. I didn't really do that much. Actually, yeah, I did! Have you noticed that my playing style has changed? I feel calmer when I'm under pressure now. I wonder if it's because I'm not so obsessed with winning anymore. Hey, I invited some people here today. They should be arriving any minute now. Oh, here they are.
So what did you want to talk to us about?
I'm sorry. I finally realized that I was being selfish. Please forgive me. I'll understand if you guys don't, but I promise I'll pay back the money as soon as I save up enough.
Well, what do you want to do?
That's all I wanted to say. Thanks for coming. Let's go.
Wait! I'm not very good at Gunabout. Will you teach me how to get better?
Huh? Then...
Sorry, kids. I don't mean to interrupt.
Hey, it's the pro gamer!
It's been a while, hasn't it, kid? You want to play a game? I haven't faced any worthy opponents lately.
I've gotten better since we last played, you know. Now I can stay calm during a battle. I'm gonna blast right through that pitch-black armor of yours.
So then, you believe the rumor that's being told about me, eh? Well, a full display of my skills should put an end to that lie. What the hell? I can't even shoot!
Take that! Don't aim for the body. And that!
Yeah, this is BS!
Whoa, the champ can't even get off a shot!
Takekuma's about to lose! The king's going to win! What? I lost?
Stop using that armor and start playing fair and square. It's unacceptable to break the rules just to win, whether you're an adult or a child. And if you don't stop, I'll tell everyone.
No, I won't admit defeat. I just can't. It'll be the end of everything.
No, it won't. Your life will go on even after you lose. But if you don't change now, then it might really be the end for you. And then no one will be able to help you. I don't want you to go through that.
Well said. For a kid. I'm not going to enter the tournament. See ya.
That was totally insane, dude! You beat a professional gamer!
The king's the new champ!
No, I'm not. I haven't won the tournament yet. Besides, it's thanks to you guys that I was able to get stronger. Everyone's gone home. We should get going too. I'm so happy right now.
Looks like you've made some new friends.
Yeah. I've always thought that winning was the coolest thing. Being nice is pretty cool too. Losing wasn't the end. It was just a new beginning. Through all the pain, and with your help, I was able to change. Now it's my turn to help others. My mom, my friends, even people I don't know. I wonder, will that help me become a member of the Phantom Thieves?
You should ask him about it.
That's why I'm asking you. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Well, this is the last time we'll play together. There's nothing left to teach you, and the Phantom Thieves seem to be having a rough time. Thank you for hanging out with a lonely kid like myself. I'll continue to do my best. Okay, put out your hand. Good luck.
I feel a strong bond with Shinya.
I am thou. into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the tower, granting thee infinite power.
Shinya is such a bro. And he learned a valuable lesson, too. Even if you fall over, you can still get back up. Oda Special allows Joker's gun attacks to ignore resistances and hit the enemy.
Alright.
Cool.
Alright.
You can now fuse Mada, the most powerful persona of the Tower Arcana.
This is my ultimate move! You've gotten really good! But you'll still never be able to beat me! You won't lose to anyone else, though! I'll be supporting you no matter what.
Alright.
Later!
Isn't that Shido guy amazing? I don't know much about politics, but I like Shido. This is the first time I felt like voting. I was really moved when I heard his speech. He's gonna be Prime Minister, right? That's so cool.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, boss. Let's check the fridge before we go out. Can't make curry tonight, but we can make coffee.
Hey! Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
And it's raining, so I'm gonna head over to Ichigaya to fish.
I'll just add this.
Save first. Because there is a specific fish that you need to get for a trophy. It's nighttime, so it'll only cost 1,000 yen to fish. Maybe you can catch the Guardian in this rain. So yeah, that's what we're aiming for tonight. The Guardian. It's hard to catch the Guardian, so don't lose heart if you miss it. Alright. That's the Guardian. That golden one right there. And he's a little far for me to catch, so let's try a different bait.
Yes!
We got it! Look at the size of him!
Nice job.
Whoa! Way to go! You caught the Guardian! I can really feel your love for the fishing pond. Since this is your first time catching it, I'll give you an extra 3,000 points. We got all winner tags on our fish. So we're gonna net a lot of points. And of course the Guardian. Whopping 5,500 points. 9,800 points. Let's see here. We have enough to get a miracle rod. Probably be the last time we go fishing. That'll be it for today.
Hi!
Hey,
It may be a Sunday, but that time of relaxation is ruined by all the noise outside. Yep, no matter where I go, I keep hearing election speeches. It'll be fine if that was all. Shido's calling himself a brave hero who stood up to vile terrorists. Don't make me laugh. He's nothing but rotten scum.
it seems he's been using the Phantom Thieves as ammunition for his political activities.
Only 2 weeks until elections.
And it's been exactly 2 weeks since the news of Ren's suicide. We should probably hurry. He'll probably be killed if they learn he's still alive.
Don't worry, I'll be careful. Ren's safety is vital. We will hold back nothing in order to help out.
Just give the word when you're ready and we'll all come over.
Right. So, today is when our carrots are ready, but there's something that we're doing in Leblon today, and that's continuing on with Star Fornius. We're only halfway through election season, but it seems the victor is already clear. The United Future, led by Mr. Shido, has been dominating the other parties. Victory seems certain for them, and people have high hopes about having a new prime minister. As for Mr. Shido himself, he was once again out giving speeches, and
At this rate, he's gonna be the next prime minister. We have to make him have a change of heart.
Oh! Okay. Well then.
By the way, haven't you read that secret technique book? Apparently, there's a way to shoot double lasers from your ship to make things a little easier.
sure, let's use it.
I see. I guess I understand how I might be frustrated about not being able to beat the game. Huh, that's a new type of enemy. Make sure you aim carefully before you try to shoot it down. Good, good. It looks like you're on course to beat it.
Do you think...
There aren't any enemies left. Is the boss coming up? There it is! That's a lot of tentacles. You can hit the core without destroying them first. Yes! You destroyed all the tentacles. And the core, too.
Hey!
You actually managed to beat the level. I'm impressed. You wasn't really very exciting with that technique.
Yeah, that was a little easy.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's head on downstairs. Any leftovers? Yes.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
While she's making curry, gonna read another book. And this one is Ghost Encounters. At that moment, we definitely saw a ghost.
Whoa, why are you reading that? Whatever you do, just don't read it out loud, okay? For real? These stories are way too spooky for me. Don't talk to me about any of them, okay? Although you do seem a lot more dependable now that you've read them.
Hi!
Akechi-kun is so impressive. I can't believe he's still in high school. Did you watch that TV special about the heroes who took down the Phantom Thieves? I saw it too. It did make me like Akechi-kun more, but honestly, now I'm a real big fan of Shido-san. If he was my boss, I'd follow him no matter where he went. God, can't these people see past their own fat noses? They're crazier about Shido than ever before. Well, when I think about how he used us, damn it, it pisses me right the hell off. Well, it'll be fine. The better his reputation gets, the more I look forward to tearing it all down. We'll make him own up to all his bullshit. Then they'll see who the real heroes are.
Hey! Hey!
You told me about this yesterday, Morgana. Anyway, it's a new week, so going around town. And we're gonna meet up on the rooftop to pick up our carrots.
Good day. Good day.
Tomatoes again. The 10th, huh? Okay, got that marked down.
Good day.
And we're gonna spend time with Haru.
Huh? I managed to secure an appointment to meet up with Takakura-san. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like you to join us. Do you have time today? Thank you! I'm sure I'll be able to express myself if you're there with me. Well, I'll contact Takakura-san now.
So you'd like me to try this?
Yes! Please, if only a taste. This wasn't made with particularly expensive beans, nor was it brewed by any sort of coffee expert.
This flavor. Interesting. Anyway, what is it you wanted to discuss with me? Does it concern the company?
My apologies for bothering you at such a busy time.
It's not a problem.
The truth is, after my father's passing, I couldn't bring myself to trust anyone at Okumura Foods.
I see.
That includes you, Takakura-san.
That's quite cruel.
I'm sorry. Now then, what I wanted to discuss is,
Don't worry, Haru, you can do it.
Right. I'll be okay. Takakura-san, what do you think of that coffee? I grew the beans in my own garden, and even handled the preparation.
What?
I honestly don't believe it's a particularly good cup of coffee. But I put my heart into making it. That's why I asked you here today, Takakura-san. I'm not suggesting we need to put this level of effort into the Okumura Foods coffee chain. And I'm not suggesting we should put a halt to the plan either. But I won't let my company serve low-quality food to our customers.
You know, this is very similar to the coffee your grandfather used to make.
Excuse me?
I used to be a regular at his cafe. That's actually how I ended up joining the company to begin with. To be honest, I was strongly opposed to closing that cafe, but I didn't have the power to make that decision at the time. I was planning on naming the new chain after his shop to make up for that, though. I'm going to create a business that is loved by customers and employees alike, just as his cafe was. A place where people can come to drink in the subtle joys of life.
Is that so?
Haru-chan, I believe you have every right to distrust us. After all, things would have turned out differently if only someone had chosen to stand up to your father. Be that as it may, I can truly sense the passion you put into this coffee. It seems you really are like your grandfather.
No, I'm sorry for being so rude.
I must apologize as well for encouraging you to abandon your shares. I thought they would be a burden to you, but I was clearly wrong. Haru-chan, if you'd like, why don't you take part in our next company meeting?
Me?
The truth is, the rumors of my being pleased at your father's death were troubling, to say the least. I understand not everyone agrees with the vision I have for this company. But I've spent great effort struggling against our board of directors to push Okumura Foods back to the right path. What I need is to communicate that thought as clearly as possible, just as you did with this coffee. Do you think you could assist me in accomplishing that? I want to rebuild this company from the ground up.
Well...
I'm sure you'll do great, Haru.
Yes. I would be glad to join you.
Excellent. Your grandfather would be proud, as would your father. By the way, the coffee was superb.
You have my thanks.
Ah, and it seems I made yet another misunderstanding. I was under the impression that you were quite thrilled about the arrangement with Sugemura-kun. That is why I was so insistent on hurrying the marriage. I wanted you to have all the support you needed. But it appears as though you prefer the young man next to you instead. Be honest, Haru-chan. What are your thoughts on Sugemura-kun?
I think he's an intelligent man. But I have no interest in him. I have no interest in being his wife either. I would prefer to walk my own path. One in which the only person in control of my actions is me. Not my father, and not Sugemura-san.
I understand. You've grown so quickly, Haru-chan. I didn't realize you became such a strong, kind, mature woman. My apologies for not coming to see that sooner.
But what about the contract Sugemura-san made with my father? He said the reparations will be immense if I refuse the marriage.
I haven't heard a thing about this contract. Have you seen the documents?
Excuse me?
Well, now that you mention it, no, I haven't.
Wait, you didn't even ask him to see the contract? And neither your father nor our lawyers mentioned it to me. It seems he was lying, and may have had the help of particular people within the company. You see, those who don't agree with my vision brought him into meetings with the hope that he would eventually take over. However, we don't need a politician in our midst, particularly considering the humble roots of our corporation. As for the marriage cancellation, I'll handle it. It may take some time, but it will be done. I promise.
You have my thanks.
Takakura-san enjoyed the rest of his coffee before heading home.
Today was a huge success. I was able to tell Takakura-san how I feel, and he actually understood. Not only about the company, but about Sugemura-san as well. I was so afraid, but now that it's over, I think I was honestly pretty simple. I only made it to this point because you were with me, though.
Thank you.
You are very welcome, Haru.
Anyway, I only started trusting people again because you were by my side helping me. So, I want to return the favor. Please confide in me if you ever need help. I'll be there for you.
Empress rank 9. Now Haru can use Protect.
All right.
Oh, that reminds me. Takakura-san said something a little strange, didn't he? That I like you. Goodness, why would he say that?
I should choose my words carefully.
Why do you think...
Oh, this is a hard decision to make. I guess he saw us as good friends.
Yes. Okay. You're probably right. I mean, that's all we are, so... Anyway, I should go study. I have entrance exams coming up, so I don't really have time to be sitting around here. Thank you for today.
I guess I should head home. God, I hate seeing that. Haru takes it really hard. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna check the fridge if there's any curry ingredients left.
What do you want to do?
Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
So yeah, with denying a romance with Haru, we are en route to having no girlfriends. Which isn't really bad. I mean, there is one event later that I feel is better if it's without a girlfriend. And tonight we are reading our final book, Buchiko's Story. And so, Buchiko kept waiting.
Buchiko. The story about this dog makes me cry every time. What are your thoughts? A dog who kept waiting for his master in Shibuya, huh? A noble and loyal friend to the end. I have to admit that this story moves me. Can't you feel its gentle warmth in your heart?
All right.
Hi!
This campaign season's really heating up. Did you already decide who you're voting for? I see Shido is as popular as ever. Is there even any point in anyone else running? His approval rating went up again. How high will it go? You think Shido's gonna become the prime minister at this rate? With Akechi-kun and Shido-san, it feels like some heroes have been born this year.
Well, shall we begin?
That's right. The turning point of any era is when a hero is born. They address everyone's fears and worries and skillfully carry out a revolution. Representative Shido is like that, don't you think?
A hero? Him? Don't make me laugh. This is gonna be really bad. We need to make everyone realize it.
We ended up on a rough note, but next time we're gonna be making some last preparations. Gonna be spending just normal time with our confidants. We're gonna finish up Haru's confidant really soon. And then after that is well, it's fair game for me. So, until then, thanks for watching.